Aaron Rodgers were both selected to the Pro Bowl yesterday. Brady tied an NFL record with his 14th selection, while Rodgers has now been chosen 7 times. Both players were surprising selections as their numbers are down from previous years. And Rodgers' Packers are out of the playoff race. Brady beat out Andrew Luck and Big Ben in the AFC, while Rodgers beat out Russell Wilson and Matt Ryan in the NFC. But Skip.
Yes, ma'am.
Which quarterback was the bigger surprise between Brady or Rodgers?
First, allow me to congratulate Tom Brady on making his 14th Pro Bowl, which ties the all-time record shared by the greatest tight end in pro football history. What's that guy's name? Tony Gonzalez. Oh, yeah, he works here.
Only went to 8.
Yeah? Huh?
Only went to 8.
You only went to 8? Well, what, so? So he was way better than you were, right? I don't know, but that's...
Still bugging you?
He caught a bunch of balls.
So I am here to explain to my man Shannon Sharp, the Hall of Famer, that Tom Brady deserved to make the AFC Pro Bowl roster over Andrew Luck. Aaron Rodgers did not deserve to make the NFC Pro Bowl roster over Russell Wilson. Clearly, Tom Brady has had a better performance season than Aaron Rodgers. Clearly he has, and I'm about to make the case that he's had a little better year than even Andrew Luck has. But let me start with Aaron Rodgers. Let's do degree of difficulty. Tom Brady had no Pro Bowlers on offense. It's the lowest number of Pro Bowlers Bill Belichick has had in 10 years, and that's since 2008 when Tom Brady was lost in Game 1 and they missed the playoffs. So there's been erosion of talent in New England. And Tom Brady keeps overcoming that because this team should be 10-4, save for the Miami Miracle. And Aaron Rodgers did have Devontae Adams as a Pro Bowler on his offense, so wouldn't that be big advantage and degree of difficulty for Tom Brady over Aaron Rodgers? Because Tom Brady's got nothing on offense except for Tom Brady, and you probably think that's counterfeit. But again, he had nothing, and he made the Pro Bowl. So now let's go to these stats on Aaron Rodgers. This is Brady versus Aaron Rodgers. Let's just start with QBR. Tom Brady had not nearly the year he had last year when he was the MVP, but he's 9th in QBR. Aaron Rodgers is 19th. Let's go to yards per attempt, your favorite stat, because you're into dinking and dunking and you don't like it. Well, Tom Brady's 11th in yards per attempt, but Aaron Rodgers is dinking and dunking like crazy. He's 19th. Completion percentage, that's a big deal. Tom slipped this year to 18th, but Aaron slipped all the way to 28th out of 33 qualified quarterbacks. So he's having a miserable year. Let's just do pure passing yards. Tom Brady is 5th to Aaron Rodgers' 6th. So he's even got him just in pure passing
48 yards.
Yeah, okay, but he's got him. And then big plays of 20-plus yards. Tom Brady had 50 of those this year to Aaron's 49, so he even got him by 1 in the big plays. Then crucial stat, time to throw. Tom Brady had the 4th worst time to throw in the National Football League, and Aaron Rodgers had the 4th best time to throw in the NFL. Yet Tom Brady should be 10-4, save for the Miami Miracle.
But he's not.
And Aaron Rodgers is 5-8-1. That's pathetic.
Well, what about those? What about those kicks?
Yeah.
So Aaron Rodgers, what about those 5 kick Mason Crosby or crossbar as you call it, missed in Detroit?
Yeah.
What about that? What about that shank job that he did against Minnesota when he could have won that game?
I don't know.
Or what
Could he
about
have won it for sure?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Skip, stop. Look, I do not believe either quarterback should have been selected for the Pro Bowl because neither one of them had the type of season that would warrant a selection. Andrew Luck omission from the AFC side of the Pro Bowl at the quarterback position is just unconscionable to me.
Right.
Tom Brady is great. When you say someone doesn't deserve to be on the Pro Bowl roster in 2018, this is not to diminish anything that Tom Brady has accomplished before 2018 happened. This is about 2018.
I agree.
34 touchdowns. And doing what he's been able to do, the 8 straight games with at least 3 touchdowns, to get this team back to where they were after starting the season. Where they start 1-3, 2-5, I think. Skip, come on. I know Tom Brady is all-time great. He's the GOAT. But you say we're supposed to go to judge GOAT players. Be it whatever it is, be it basketball, football, or whatever it is. We hold them to the highest standard. They should receive the harshest of critiques. Skip, he's 24-9. That's why, think of let that sink in, Skip. He has 24 touchdowns.
Yep.
Do you know how many guys have more touchdowns than that? And that's Tom Brady, and that's what he's representing the AFC. The players that thought Tom Brady should be in the Pro Bowl, the coaches. I get the fans, hey, that's your guy, you love who you love. But players and coaches that watch tape and you think Tom Brady deserves to be in the Pro Bowl over Andrew Luck, nah, bruh. This is not a Lifetime Achievement Award. And he tied the record. No, but he didn't deserve to get it. So I'm going to have to put an asterisk by it.
So let's look at the records between these two football teams. We're looking at Tom Brady, and they are 9-5. They should be 10-4.
No, they should not. They should.
It wasn't Tom Brady's fault they lost at Miami. It was Bill Belichick's fault. That's literally down to the last play of the game.
They could be 8-7 because they should have lost to Kansas City.
They should not have. He threw for 182 in the fourth quarter.
What about that 478 and 6 touchdowns? Or 4 touchdowns, excuse me.
So Tom Brady's 9-5. Andrew Luck, they've had a little resurgence. They're 8-6. But Andrew Luck, let's do degree of difficulty. On offense, he had 2 other Pro Bowlers. He had Eric Ebron, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and he threw a bunch of those touchdown passes to Ebron, right?
Oh, you remember Ebron?
Yeah.
Detroit didn't want Eric Ebron.
Okay, but
they said, nah, we good.
Okay, but he was really good. We're just doing 2018, right?
Yeah.
And then Quentin Nelson, that kid they drafted.
He might be the best guard in football.
He might be, and he made the Pro Bowl. So Andrew Luck's got that. Tom Brady's got this patchwork offensive line that can be a disaster on any given Sunday.
Yeah.
And does he have an Eric Ebron? No, he doesn't.
He got Gronk.
He got Gronk. He's got Frankenstein monster.
Don't do that, Skip.
Huh?
Don't do that. Gronk just went to the Pro Bowl. He was All-Pro last year, had over 100 yards in the Super Bowl.
Can't run, can't jump. So let's look at Andrew Luck versus Tom Brady just on stats. Again, I love QBR, and I'll give you this. Andrew Luck is 8th, and Tom Brady is 9th.
Okay,
so got him barely. Just got him barely. But if we go to just passing yards, just pure passing yards, Tom Brady's 5th to Andrew Luck 7th. Now we go to the case closer, yards per attempt. You love yards per attempt because you do not like Dak and Dunk. Am I right?
Yes.
Well, Andrew Luck's ultimate Dak and Dunk because he's 24th in the NFL in yards per attempt because he's just dinking and dunking all over the lot.
Skip, you know
he's throwing little pop passes to the tight end.
You know,
he's throwing 3-yard touchdown passes to Eric Ebron.
No, Skip,
he is.
You know what happened early in the year when his shoulder was messed up. He was not throwing the ball down the field, so it pulled it way down.
I just saw a game Sunday. He had a grand total of 192 yards against Dallas.
But Skip,
I mean, my quarterback threw for more yards. Dink and Dak. He had, what, 206?
On 40 attempts.
Okay, well, I'm
why
just saying,
do I need to
192.
Hold on,
wow.
Why do I need to throw the ball when you guys can't stop the run? Why would I put the ball in harm's way? Maybe have a tip.
You got the Pro Bowl quarterback. I don't know. Blow him out. Blow him off the field. How about interceptions? Tom Brady has thrown 9, but Andrew Luck has thrown 13, which is tied for the 4th most in football.
So where is he in touchdown passes? He's thrown 10 more.
Yeah.
Where is that tied for?
He threw a bunch of dink and dunkers to Eric Ebron.
Oh, Skip.
Do 2-yard touchdown passes count?
Yes.
I guess they do.
All the ones that he threw. Come now, you know who's the king of dinking and dunking.
Who?
Tom Brady throwing to James White.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's not what this says. I don't know. Tom Brady's 11th in yards per attempt, 24th.
The Andrew Luck stats are weighted down because the first 5 weeks of the season.
Do they count?
Yes.
They count. Yes, they do.
So even though he was dumping it down, look where. What about them touchdowns? Do they count?
Yeah, they do.
So
little touchdowns.
Skip, look, I don't want people to say, well, because this is really hard. It's like having a 10-pound cannonball or a 10-pound bowling ball dropped on your head.
Yep.
Both of them gonna hurt just as bad. So I think both of these guys should be sitting on the. Now, Tom Brady never goes to the Pro Bowl, so Aaron Rodgers hadn't been, you said, in 4 or 5 years.
4 times. Tom Brady not since 2005. So you can't say they're on reputation to see them play in the game.
They don't go.
But what's happened to Tom Brady? He's always in the Super Bowl or at least in the
hold on.
AFC
Wait a minute. Yep. So in other words, 2005, so he's been in the Super Bowl 12 times since 2005. No, he hasn't.
Oh, I lose track because it seems like it's every year.
Not every year.
He took the L.
Yeah.
The Eli.
He's been in the AFC
Hold up. How can you be the GOAT if you lost to Eli, who was benched for Geno Smith? How can you ever have GOAT status?
Eli has not been benched for.
He did. Huh? Geno Smith replaced him.
He's still afloat the last time.
No. Yep. He got replaced last year by Geno Skip.
Last year.
Was that not the luckiest pass in Super Bowl history?
How do you lose the GOAT?
I don't know.
I mean, if you look at LeBron, who did LeBron lost to? Steph Curry and KD. Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, Kawhi, and Manu. Who he lost to, Skip?
You don't like Manu. You think he's garbage.
Is he going to the Hall of Fame?
I don't know. Not according to you.
Oh, why you do it? Is Tony Parker going to the Hall of Fame?
Listen, everybody's in that Hall of Fame.
Okay, what about Tim Duncan?
I think I'm in the basketball.
If you don't mind me asking.
I am.
Who's the greatest power forward in NBA history?
I think he's a center. That's just me.
But
Tim Duncan played center. He's the 5. I don't want to hear power forward.
He was a power forward.
He was not.
He was a forward. So let me.
So I'm going to close this case on Aaron Rodgers. Russell Wilson has had a better year than Aaron Rodgers. It's just like, come on.
But
really?
Skip,
his team's 8-6 versus 5-8-1. Really?
I'm not debating whether or not Aaron shouldn't be there. Matt Ryan statistically has had a better year, 30-6.
Their team's not good enough.
Hold up, what's Matt Ryan's team's record?
I don't know.
You make it seem
they're out of it.
Green Bay's out of it.
Yeah, that's
so
my
what?
point.
So what we arguing? That's my point. You make my point.
Tom Brady out of it?
No. Is Andrew Luck out of it?
Not yet.
Okay, what you mean not yet? They're gonna be in it.
They're barely hanging in there.
They're 7 right now.
But hold on. Well, since you want to talk about numbers and record, Deshaun Watson should have got in because he has the same numbers, 24 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, and he has one more win than Tom Brady. So by your argument, if I'm only going to use your argument.
Okay, but you made the Andrew Luck argument. You never made the Deshaun, because if you'd made the Deshaun, I'd be like, uh-oh.
No, I'm saying, see, when you take someone off, okay, if we're going to take someone off the roster, who are we going to put on? My first choice, my biggest snub of all the snubs, especially in the AFC, I believe is Andrew Luck. Because I believe he played well enough to be the quarterback, not Tom Brady.
But he had 2 Pro Bowlers on his offense, and Brady had 0 on his offense. How did Brady get them to 10-4? I don't know.
Skip.
Miracles.
Really?
happen.
Playing in that division?
Yeah.
A lot of miracles.
Playing in that division?
They still haven't played 2 division games.
And they're going to play 2 division games. One got no Pro Bowls and the other got 1.
Okay, but that's to come. We're talking about right here, right now, today.
Have they played them?
No, not yet.
Yes, they have played the Jets.
We're going back to the NBA, guys. Rajon Rondo, he is close to returning, but has Lonzo proved he's the best Lakers point guard? We'll discuss next.